Hey class of 2020, this is just an overview of the meeting that we had this week. I'm just going to review academic expectations, post-secondary reminders, refunds, and senior events. So just starting off with, this is from CPS for grading and graduation for high school students. Just so you guys don't think that we're quote unquote doing too much, we are required to give you a letter grade and also give you a pass or an incomplete. Now, what I'm going to explain is how you receive a pass for the semester and how you would receive an incomplete for the semester at Catalyst. So to receive credit for a class for the semester, you must, one, have a passing grade. Okay, so whatever your grade was on March 13th, that was your grade leaving the building. You have had the opportunity to bring that grade up through the assignments we have posted on Google Classroom. So that's the first thing you need to have to get credit. The second thing you need to have is complete one assignment per week from the weeks April 13th to May 3rd. And the last thing you need to do is complete the completion policy for each class that you have. Okay? So the complete requirements for these classes. Now, if you don't have this class, it doesn't apply to you. It just applies to the 6 classes that you are currently taking. So if you are in English, you will have a capstone requirement. I believe Ms. Vogue is giving a paper. All right. For college writing, that is your research paper. It is due May 1st, which is today. So hopefully you did it. For creative writing, you will have a capstone requirement. For African American Latinx Studies, you will have a capstone requirement. We are working on a DBQ, all right? And just so you know, a capstone is just a type of project that your teacher has created. It will look different in each class. All right, for pre-cal and Project Lead the Way and art, you will have capstone projects. For senior internship, you will have a transition manual and a thank you note. For senior seminar and one goal, these are the things you need to complete: a post-secondary plan and provide Learn, Plan, Succeed documentation. If attending a college, a completed FERPA form, Naviance information, CPS exit survey, and request a final transcript on parchment. If you are in one goal, this is only for one goal students, you need to have contact information survey and attendant enrollment and fellow confidence form completed. If you are in AP courses, any AP course, you are required to take the AP test. That is how you will receive your complete. If you are in an AP course and you do not take the AP test, you will receive an incomplete for that class. All right, some important dates. So all of your teachers, we are all going to assign our individual capstone projects on May 4th. Our capstone projects will be due May 15th. That gives you guys 2 weeks to finish these. That is the only work we will be posting. It's just our capstone, no additional assignments. Unless you haven't completed the assignments from the past 3 weeks, and you need to go back in and finish those because that is part of the credit. All right. On May 22nd, final grades will be posted for you guys. All right. So just some reminders about your capstone is that you need to master the assignment to get credit. You don't automatically get credit for trying and submitting work that isn't quality. So you need to do your best work. We are going to be around to give you feedback. The earlier you turn it in, the earlier you can get some feedback. All right. And from these past 3 weeks, you need to look for feedback in private comments on Google Classroom. Some of your assignments need to be redone, and you haven't looked at that feedback yet. So we're leaving you guys some notes that you need to redo this assignment in order to get the credit for it. Okay, so after you have the following, after you have a passing grade, after you complete one assignment per week from April 13th to May 3rd, and complete the completion policy for each course, which is most likely a capstone, you will get your diploma. All right, some post-secondary announcements. If you have not declared your post-secondary plan, we need you to do that ASAP. Today is May 1st. That your post-secondary plan is due today if you have not done so already. All right, so check your voicemails, your emails, any reminds, any messages from your counselor, and if you have not reached out yet, you need to do that ASAP. Also, if you are interested in Utmost U, this is a post-secondary support program with check-ins from Ms. Bates, Mr. Lenz, or Ms. Mosier. This can include a Calais Maria High School alumni as a mentor on your campus to support. So 40 students from the class of 2020 can be selected. So if you're interested, you need to have a post-secondary plan by May 15th. That's 2 weeks away. And you need to be engaged and responsive to your current counselor or post-secondary team member who is supporting you. So these spots come on are filled on a first come, first serve basis. So the quicker you have done your plan, the quicker you can get into this program, all right? And then you guys can go to this website down there, utmostu.org, to look at more information. All right, just a little bit about refunds. Refunds to those who paid the senior fee have been processed in full and will arrive about 2 weeks. Athletic fees that were paid for spring sports will also be refunded. And then events. So the Six Flags event is canceled. The refund is included in the graduation fee. Six Flags will host something for all graduates when it is safe. We don't know when that will be. There would obviously have to be large gatherings allowed by the governor. And whenever that happens is when we don't know. The senior farewell will be virtual on June 3rd. We will still work together to create a seminar tribute video and a video slideshow. Graduation will be Saturday, June 13th. Cap and gowns will be distributed at an earlier date. We're going to have a staggered schedule by seminar. There are more details to become. Ms. Dory is working very, very hard on this, so we appreciate her very much for making this happen. Prom is also pending. So again, whatever the governor says with rules about large group gatherings, we are open to having prom in July. It just depends on what the state says about large gatherings. Also, if you need to come in and clean out your locker, all right, you are going to be able to do that on Tuesday, May 12th. 11th and 12th grade, that's you, will be from 1 to 3. So you enter the parking lot and stay in the car to receive a number. 20 scholars will be allowed in the building at once. Again, we're going to have to be patient with this. We have to practice social distancing. Scholars must wear a mask and a face covering and gloves to be allowed to enter the building. You need to bring your own. You also need to wear your school polo for ID purposes. And we will give you guys bags for belongings and trash cans on the floor so you can throw some stuff out. All right, and here is just the last reminder of class of 2020 graduations. Yours will be Saturday, June 13th. And again, Ms. Dory is working very hard on this, so there will be more information to come. All right, guys, we miss you.